What's going on, guys? Shadow Raj here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Gigantamax Machamp. I did some battles last night, some remote battles, and I'll show you those. And with that being said, let's get into it. And we are back, and as you've seen from our remote raids, we didn't have anything fantastic, but we're doing our first in-person one, so we'll see what we get from this. And you want a 1746 for your hundo. And survey says it is not green, and a 1714, so not very good. We have our first one caught. Let's go ahead and check the IVs before we hop into this next one real quick, and yep, not the best, but we'll take it. Well, we've got number 2 brought down, and it is starting to rain. It's gonna be just like the Snorlax, unfortunately. I hope it just does a little sprinkle and then goes away. But let's see what we get from this second one. Hopefully it's green, that'd be really awesome. And you are going to be not green, but we got some friendship and at 1684, so really awful. I'm not even gonna check this one.
Almost turn on, sleep on.
All right, and we have yet another Gigantamax Machamp. Let's see if we can finally get a green one. That'd be pretty exciting. Yeah, we still did not. 1708, it's all right, but we'll look for a better one. We are back with number 4 or number 5, I can't really remember. There's a whole lot of people here, and I've caught up with a couple people, so that was pretty fun. And let's see if we can get a green one on this one. Eventually we'll get one, hopefully we'll get one. And is it here though? It is not. 1701, so we're kinda hanging around that area, but it's all good. And here we are with our next Machamp brought down. Let's go ahead and get that green one right here. That'd be pretty fantastic. Let's see, will you be the green one? No. And a 1701, so back-to-back 1701s. That's exciting. All right, we are back with another one. Hopefully we can get a good one, and hopefully we can get a green one. Still have yet to do that in our little group yet. But let's see what this one brings. Still not green, and a 1676. I think this might be the lowest one that we've caught, so that's pretty terrible. We've got this caught. Let's just go ahead and see how terrible it is. Almost the floor, so yeah, that's fun. We have another Machamp brought down, and we will probably have maybe one more in this first hour, but hopefully we can end this hour with a green one. That'd be pretty sweet, either here or the next one. I know I keep saying that, but I'd really love for it to be green. And it is not, in a 1698, so we are getting fantastic ones. All right, we've got our final one of the hour, and let's see if we can end this first hour with a green one. I really hope so. That'd be pretty awesome. Survey says, nope, 1692, so still nothing too great, but we still got 2 hours, and then we still have remote raids we can do. All right, we tried to do a couple off camera. That didn't seem to pan out, so we are back, and maybe this will be our green one. That'd be really freaking nice. I know you can do it, buddy, so just do it right here. And survey says, will you be green? No. 1684, so we are just in trouble right now. All right, this is like number 12 or 13 or 11 or somewhere in there, but still no green one yet. I haven't heard too many shinies, but some people have gotten them. Let's see if we can get ours right here. We did not. 1742. That's pretty decent. All right, we've got a caught, and it should be a pretty high one. And yeah, 98, 15, 15, 14. We'll take that. All right, buddy, you can do it right here. Let's see a green one. Thank you, Coda. Coda's got the support for us, and we did get one. That is freaking awesome. It is terrible. It is a 1692, but we'll take it. All right, so we've got this caught, and yeah, it's pretty awful. minimum 2-star, but we'll take it. All right, we just got a shiny, and can we go back to back? What do you say, Nathan? Can we go back to back?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see if we can do that. That'd be pretty sick. And survey says you are going to be not shiny and a 1689. All right, we've got this one caught in just for fun. 1689,
Oh, nice.
pretty bad. All right, we're still looking for our second one, and Nathan is still looking for his first. Can we get it? We did not. And a 1704, so we're back in the 1700 area. All right, we've got it caught, and yeah, it's all right. But hopefully we can get one more shiny. We're in the last hour, so we'll see how many more we can get done. We are back with another one, and let's see. It is not green. That is unfortunate, and it's a 1692, so pretty terrible. We're back to the bad IVs, but it's all good. We got a shiny, we got a 98, so can't complain too much. All right, we are doing our first Tapu Bulu, so even if this isn't a shiny, we get to register it to the decks, which is pretty fun. Tomorrow we'll grind hard for this one and get that black shiny. Unless we get it here, that'd be pretty freaking amazing. First raid. I've never done that before, so let's see if we can do it here. And survey says we did not. In a 1929, so I think 1954 was the hundo. Sorry, 1953 is the hundo, but let's go ahead and see if we can catch this and get it registered to the decks.
I planned on
All right, and there it is being registered, so that's pretty freaking exciting. It wasn't a shiny, but one of these days we'll get a shiny off the first raid. And let's see the stats. Yeah, it's decent, but not the best. This is gonna be our second to last Machamp, so let's see. It is not a shiny and a 1704, so par for the course for the day. Just for fun, we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, not the best. And this is going to be our final in-person Machamp, so let's see if we can end on something good. We might do some remote raids later, but we'll just have to see, you know, just kind of see how we feel. But what do we get here? We did not get a shiny in a 1703, so, you know, we've gotten the 1703 quite a few times. Welcome back, guys, and as you can tell, it has been a minute. Honestly, I went to take a break, and the break turned into a longer break than I anticipated. Honestly, I'm just exhausted today, but you know, after all the max battles, we were gonna take a break and then go do some Tapu Bulu raids, but that didn't quite work out because I was just exhausted. But we did do 24 max battles, and as you guys seen earlier, our best one was not that one for sure, but this one was a 15, 15, 14, so that was really awesome. Would have been really cool to get a hundo, but right after that, we got the shiny, which wasn't the greatest, but I know some other people that got some shinies, so when we become lucky friends, we'll definitely swap them and see if we can get something better. We'll definitely get something better than that. A lucky can't be less than that. The lowest a lucky can be is a 12, 12, 12, which is like an 80%, I believe. So, and this one is probably roughly 80, but you know, it'd be just a smudge or two better. But that's pretty awesome. So tomorrow we'll grind for some Tapu Bulus, get that shiny, and see what else the day brings. We'll also have Rookity tomorrow in Dynamax battles. There's no shiny for that, so we'll probably just try for a hundo and see what we can get. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it. And also comment down below and let me know how your Gigantamax battles went. And also, are any of you planning on going to the New Jersey Live Go Fest? And if you are, let me know down in the comments and maybe we can arrange a meetup or something like that. If you guys are interested, let me know down in the comments. And if you're enjoying this content and want to see more of it, you can check it out right here. And don't forget, you can also subscribe on the other side. I'd greatly appreciate that. So with that being said, I'll see you next time.